Welcome to Rather Be Fishing Tackle. I'm Ray. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the scent line system. What is the scent line system? Ton of questions about how does this thing work? I don't understand it. We're going to break that all down and show it. Just give you all the parts and components. Obviously the downrigger weights, guys. You're going to see these in the boxes. Some cool new packaging. It's not just a downrigger weight. It is a pretty awesome downrigger weight. There's a ton of different things you can do with it. Double eyes on it. You can daisy chain these. You can hook some weights off to these, drag the weights in the bottom. Stirring up the mud trail creates a lot of bites. If you're on a downrigger, you'll understand that. You used to drop our actual downrigger weights, drag them through, pick them up occasionally. Lost a lot of downrigger weights because of that. The second eye. You can daisy chain 2 of these, 3 of these together, 4 of these. Depends on what you got for downrigger. So daisy chain them together. So scent line system, what is it? Well, it's the tube that's on the back of the weight. This isn't just a downrigger system. We're going to debunk that whole thing. The downrigger system works awesome. They come in 8 and 10 pound. They both have a 3-inch tube on them with 2 sponges that come with it. What are the sponges for? Liquid scents. Ton of different stuff on the market. Ton of different stuff on the store shelves. When you guys walk in there, you'll see all the different stuff. There's shrimp, there's bloody tuna, all kinds of awesome stuff you can use. You can put the liquid scent right in the sponges in here if you're on the downrigger weight. But what if you don't run a downrigger? What if you're fishing shallow? Well, this bad boy, the bait tube. So this is a 5-inch version. You're gonna see a little rope hooked to it. The reason for the rope is you can hook it on your boat, inner tube, kayak, whatever you got. Probably not an airplane, but maybe, I don't know. Hang this off side of your boat. Inner tube, kayak. You don't even have to have a boat. You can bank fish with this. When I say bank fish with it, I mean like if you don't have a boat and you're just a bank fisherman, but you want to go out and you want to attract some fish and catch some fish, maybe you're an ice fisherman and a hard water fisherman. Well, think about dropping that down in the hole. Got a little short rope on it here, but let's do this. A little spool rope. And you're thinking, well, if I'm bank fishing, pool noodle. Simple thing, you can pick these up just about anywhere. All the big stores have them, they're super cheap. Tie it onto your pool noodle with a longer rope. Throw that thing out in the water. It's going to be sitting there doing this in the water. All the pesky boats that normally we don't like if we're bank fishing coming by are going to help you now. It's going to shake this bait tube, scent tube. It's going to put a bait column out in the water. It's going to bring the fish to you. I'm going to show you some videos of how this releases scent or bait into the water. So those are coming up right here somewhere. You'll see them there. It's going to pop up. It's like magic. It's gonna bring fish to you, and you're gonna understand that as soon as you see how it comes out the back. And we're gonna throw a clip up of that so you can see it. Completely adjustable gates at the back. You can pinch it down to where there's nothing coming out. You, the user, get to decide how much is coming out of this, whether you're on liquid scent or baits. Ton of different things you can use for baits. We have an entire bait line ourselves. Created by Optima Fish Foods. You're going to see packages like this on the shelf, and you're going to see some other packages like this. whole line of baits that are coming with this. What's cool about our baits? Well, it's specifically designed for fish. The baits that we're using the baits that we're pushing for this system are designed to grow big fish. They're used in hatcheries around the world. They're also used by trophy game fish ponds. This bait that we sell, that you see at the storefronts, is all designed specifically for fish. It's pet friendly, every piece of it. So if say you're one of those guys go fishing with your dog gets into it. It's actually way better than the dog food you're feeding him. So the protein content in all of our baits is 48+%, which is hard to do. Cats, they obviously like it, so you gotta watch out for the cats. Tommy, this is Tommy, by the way. He's helper. Okay, so we'll jump back to this. So it's downrigger weight, right? This part of it is, but the bait or scent tube that's on it comes in a 3-inch version with the downrigger weight when you buy it. You're also going to see these on the store shelves. It's going to be marked 3 or 5-inch, different sponges. The 3-inch has 2 sponges, the 5-inch has 3 sponges. These 5-inch, this is the 5-inch upgrade. You can use this anything from bank fishing to kayak fishing. Hang it off the side of your boat, put a pool noodle on it if you're bank fishing. But every one of our systems will also tie right back in to the downrigger weight. So if you want to upgrade to a 5-inch tube, this 5-inch tube will fit right on here. If you're an ice fisherman, woman, put some center bait in here. Bring the fish to you. That's what this whole system is about, is bringing the fish to you. The bait system that we're pushing is specifically designed for fish. So the great part about our baits, you're going to grow bigger fish. That's what it's designed for, is growing big fish, growing them fast, and it's healthy for the fish. Ton of different things you can use in the system. Tuna fish, salmon, steelhead fishermen, pike fishermen. You guys know the importance of using tuna. Kokanee fishermen, tuna. Scents. You can literally put our bait pellets right in here and run them. And a lot of people ask, well, how long do they last? And so forth. Well, you can run the whole pellet, which actually lasts quite a long time. It really depends on water temperature, speed, how you're fishing, and how you have your gates adjusted. Kind of a slow release if you use the full pellets. If you crush them up a little bit, and you're going to see a video of some crushed up pellets with the gates fully open, and you can see the amount of stuff coming out. Same thing with your scent. However you adjust the gates is how it comes out the back. So how does it work? Well, you're going to see that there's some holes here. You're going to see there's holes in here. This is the top. If you're running this on the downrigger, the holes in the sides where your fluid comes in. If you're hanging this off the boat or you're bank fishing or whatever and you have a pool noodle tied to it, even if you're river fishing, you can put a weight on this, throw it upstream from you in the channel that you're fishing, and that center bait is going to go down and bring those fish in. They're going to try to figure out where it's coming from. As soon as you put your lure through there, it's game on, guys. It literally works just like that. So super simple. The actual concept behind it is pretty advanced. The way the fluid comes into it, circles around the pellets, the way you have the gates adjusted in the back, it creates a venturi that actually sucks the bait out of the back of it. So a lot of science actually behind that part of it, but what it boils down to is this system brings fish to you. It's that simple. A ton of different kinds of baits you can use with it. Everything that we sell is formulated for fish to grow big fish. So as you're using our baits, one, you're going to be attracting fish to your lures. They're going to come in and want to eat what's going on. So you basically create a feeding frenzy with the fish. but it also grows big fish. It's healthy for the fish. So it's literally that simple, guys, and you're going to see some video clips of that coming up here. So I do appreciate you guys checking this out, watching this video. I hope this kind of breaks everything down. It's not just a downrigger system. You can literally hang this off the side of your boat. You can fish off the side of your boat, your kayak, your inner tubes. You can river fish with it. You can bank fish with it. It's going to help attract fish into where you're fishing at. So, and what you can put in there, use something that's healthy for the fish. So all of our baits are designed to grow big fish. So anything from tuna fish to our dry bait systems. And we have 3 right now. These are all for carnivore type fish. Pellet size really depends on what you want to do and how you want to fish it. So slower release, run the full pellets, crush them up a little bit. You'll get a faster release. You're going to draw more fish in that way quicker. But once you get those fish in there, you can go back to running the whole pellets. Just keep that scent in there. Keep it going. Gels, scents, all that kind of stuff. The sponges that come with the system, they're little compressed sponges. You add water to them, they're going to swell up and look like this. Put your liquid scent in there. You can run 1 sponge with liquid scent. You can run some pellets in there. We've got a whole bait making system to where you're going to be able to create little pellets that fit inside this tube. That have plenty of clearance for the water to come in, circle around, suck the bait out. That's our bait maker system, plus all the supplies that go with that. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But that's kind of the system broke down. How it works. Attract the fish to you, that's how it works. Feed the fish, they're going to come to you. If you've ever been to a hatchery, a zoo, if you've been to somebody's pond where they feed the fish, the same food they put out there, especially when you go to a hatchery, when I say the same food, this stuff is actually formulated for hatcheries. It's created by Optima Fish Foods. These guys are awesome. They literally make fish food to grow big fish quick, which hatcheries obviously like because they want to release them to us. So ponds, same way. But the full system, everything from replacement sponges to the tubes, all of our every part of our system connects to each other. So if you don't run a downrigger right now, you buy the tube, you can ice fish with it, you can bank fish with it, off your kayak, your pontoon boat, whatever. Hang it in the water, put some center bait in there, bring the fish to you. That's how this whole system is designed and worked. You, the user, get to adjust how much is coming out in the back. So you can run heavy, you can run light, you can do whatever you want. That's the important part of this. So, and everything connects. The 3-inch, the 5-inch tubes will all hook to the 8 and 10 pound downrigger weights. You don't have to have a downrigger to use this. A simple pool noodle, the 3-inch tube with some center bait in there. You throw that out there, you cast your bait over by it. It's gonna sit out there and do this in the water. The fish are gonna come in and start feeding. They're going to see your bait, they're going to eat it. It's that simple. Same thing if you're fishing on a boat or a kayak. Kokanee, salmon, steelhead. It just goes on and on, guys. It really does. I haven't seen fish that this hasn't been able to catch yet. Even carp. So we'll get into our bait maker series and all of the different stuff that we have for that, including the krill mill. This is a big one. This is super important. But hope that kind of debunks everything. 3-inch tube system. Everything is replaceable. Everything fits each other. So the caps and whatnot, the actual tubes themselves, the inner cap is kind of tube specific, but all of the outer caps work with everything. The tube systems will fit the downrigger weights. the adjustable gates that are in the back. You're going to see everything in it is stainless steel, so it won't corrode or rust on you. The downrigger weights are made of lead. The eyes are brass. Everything internally that connects is stainless steel, so there's no corrosion or rust. Everything that comes out of it is stainless steel, so no corrosion or rust. You're going to pass this down to your kids. Grandkids, same thing with our tube systems. It is a plexiglass, so obviously it can break, but everything is replaceable. But that's kind of the system debunked. How does it work? You guys are going to see some videos of bait coming out of the system to give you an idea of when you put that scent line out in the water. That's what's bringing the fish in. That's how you're catching fish. And then we're going to jump into how does the bait making system work. Sure, you can go buy all this stuff. You can buy our stuff and create your own bait. And what you put in it could be some of this. Could be some of the Berkeley baits that they have. It could be whatever you want. Shrimp. You just think about all the things that you know that the fish like to eat, and you can actually put that in the bait making system, make your own bait, and have your own special recipes. So stay tuned for that one. I appreciate you guys checking this out. Thank you.